Let me tell you first and foremost, the 4%, right? Where's the name coming from? Look, there is the Pareto's principle, okay? If this is 100, if this pie represents, okay, 100 people here, let's say 100 people that want to change their lives, okay? The research shows, and statistical, the Pareto's principle also dictates that about 80% of them, so let's see, if this is 50, 25, okay, that's about 20% right here. So 80% of these people, okay, they will just talk about how terrible their life is, and they will not do anything about it. Okay, 80%. 20% of these guys right here, okay, they will do something about their situation, right? So they'll be like, okay, I gotta figure out how to make this work. But here's the problem though: 80% of these 20%, they're grinding. Okay, they're grinding. They're promoting stuff. They're moving. They're on a treadmill of life. They're getting burned out. They're getting bombarded with information. They're trying to figure it out. 80% of them are focusing on 98. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me fix it for you. All right. 80% of these guys right here. Look, this is important for you to know. Okay, we surveyed a lot of people, and you need to understand this if you want to be tremendously successful. Okay, let's see, 50, 20. All right, that's about that, right? I'm gonna make this stand out here. Okay, so this is the 20. This is the 4%. So 80% of the 20%. Okay. 80% of the 20%, these people right here, they're focusing. Very, very important for you to understand. Okay, very important. The reason why these guys are failing, or actually, it depends. What you mean by failing. Okay, so statistically, about 90%, actually like 87 or 89% of these people are earning less than $100 a month. Okay, online. About 94% of these people, 94% of these people in the top 80%ers. Right, the 80 within the top 20, they're earning less than $1,000 a month online. It's very, very sad. Okay, why is that? Well, it's because they're focusing on 98% of the activities. Okay, hear me out here, very close. 98% of the activities that might produce only 2% of the result that they're after. Does that make sense? So it's very important to understand. That's why these guys are grinding. They're unhappy. They're constantly out there. They're hustling. Okay, but they're only getting maybe 2% of the results. Look, statistics shows 94% less than $1,000 a month. Okay, I don't think you want to be in that category. So how do we change that? Well, in order for us to change this, and by the way, these top 2%ers or top 4%ers rather, okay, only 20% of the 20% pie. You see this? This little piece of the pie right here, these are the 4%ers. Okay? It's only 4 people out of 100. If there is 100 people here in the pie, only 4 people become independent. They become wealthy. Okay? They become rich. They become, they control the entire pie. Does that make sense? Okay? So my question to you, my friend, is, do you see the correlation? Okay? Now, do you want to be here? Do you want to be here? Or do you want to be here? Well, you're here now, right? You joined us. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to give, knowing and understanding this, okay, we wanted to take this concept and take it literally, okay? And we said, okay, how do we change this, how do we change this for this industry that we serve, which is internet marketing, entrepreneurship, online entrepreneurs, etc., right? The only way we can change this, the only way I can help somebody go from here, go to here, is what? Is by flipping this around, okay? Does that make sense? So I gotta flip this around, and I gotta focus on identify, instead of getting you bombarded. By the way, these guys are failing is because they're getting information overload. Had that happen to you? Okay? They're getting confused because they have a lot of theory being fed to them by all these different programs and everything they're buying out there. By the way, 98% of the stuff you're buying online, you don't need to buy. Okay? You don't. Because it keeps you confused. What we need to do is we need to identify what are the top 2% of the key elements and key activities that if we focused on those, right, it would produce 98% of the results that we're looking for immediately for us. Okay? And so that's why we've created the 4% group, which is not only an unbelievable community, and because of that, we're attracting people that are just incredible people that understand this. But it's also an identifier, okay? So if I, later on, if I ask you, who are you, right? If you follow what we do here, all right? If you buy into the vision, which doesn't cost you anything to buy into the vision, right? It's a decision on your part. Look, who are you? You're a 4%er. But see, this goes, we can expand it a lot deeper, huh? Because we can We focus on where majority of people's problems are, which is, look, financial area. It's financial, man. You know what I mean? Marriages fail, you know, a huge percentage of marriages fail because of the financial reasons, right? You agree? I mean, it's all, you know, it's all over the polls and you know, and statistical numbers, right? Back it up. So if I can help you, right? If I can help you get on some solid grounds financially, okay? Financially. You know, people don't want to talk about money. Well, their marriage is falling apart, man. They're not happy. You know, people say, you know, money doesn't buy happiness. Does poverty buy happiness? I don't think so. So look, one thing we need to get clear, okay, on, very, very important for you to succeed tremendously. If you want to get massive results here, we got to get one thing across very, very clearly. Money is neither good or bad. Okay, a lot of people have this mental blockage about money. We were doing this mastermind, this $10,000 mastermind in California not that long ago, right? And so after hours, we just sat down with a group of people.